Zeke, obviously you guys found a recipe for success last year, but you want to keep things fresh. Have you done anything different either in the offseason or maybe going forward? Do you have an indication of something that might be different?
You know, we're in a system that has been proved to work with Coach Meyer, and I mean, there's not going to really be much changes. And so we know how we got to where we were last year, and it was just hard work and being a gritty team and being tough, and that's what we're going to do this year.
If you think maybe the flexibility won't ever be all the way back with regards to what would be the outcome of that? Is there anything how would that affect you on the field if that was the case?
It would.
It would. You just deal with it and do what you got to do.
Ezekiel, how many times this offseason did somebody stop you and maybe point out your run against Alabama and maybe what it meant to them?
Oh, man. I think just that run against Alabama, 85 yards to the heart of the South, that's just going to be an iconic run in Ohio State history. And I mean, just every day on Twitter, someone's tweeting at me multiple times, and you hear about it all the time. So I think that's just a play that means a lot to Buckeye Nation, and I think it's just something important to them.
But you haven't really watched that on tape?
Well, I've seen it every time it gets tweeted at me, so
we don't need to.
I've seen it probably like 1,000 times now.
Zeke, what's your very early hunch about this offensive line, the shape they came in at, the attitude they have, maybe what's going to happen at right tackle? What are some of the things you kind of foresee there?
I think they're going to be the best group on the team, just because after last year, just the experience they gained and how tough they are and how hard they work. I don't see anyone outworking them and anyone being better than them.
We know there's a relationship between a running back and the offensive line. Can you just sort of describe maybe where you are with the line right now on the field, just maybe knowing them off the field compared to where you were, when you were starting last year and probably didn't know them as well?
I mean, just coming as a freshman, that was probably like the guy that I tried to make a relationship the most. And so, I mean, as of this point, man, I feel like I'm part of the group, I'm part of the offensive line crew, and we do some weird stuff together, and you'll see some of that.
When you were able to start benching him, you have to kind of start from way below where you used to be? How did you do it?
No, I just start from scratch. I started at benching like 95 pounds, so I've gotten a lot of my strength back, but it's a time thing. That's where kind of the flexibility comes in. It's the bending the wrist, and it's just gonna come with time.
So if you have a run